In the wild places of Earth where nature rules without mercy, power is everything. Strength, strategy, survival, it's all part of the eternal game written in claw marks and blood. On one side of the world, under the sweltering heat of the African savanna, roams a legend born from fire and fury. The lion panthera, Leo, a social predator, a tactical killer, a creature forged by the plains, by drought, by dust, and by the need to dominate. The male lion is both king and executioner, mane thick with dust, his eyes sharp with instinct. He rules, not alone, but with a pride, a coordinated unit of lionesses and kin, all bound by blood and survival. On the other side of the world, beyond snowy peaks and shadowed forests, there walks another legend, the grizzly bear, Ursus horribilis, a solitary titan of North America's wilderness. Towering over most creatures it encounters, it is both predator and scavenger, fisherman and forager. Armed with brute strength, massive claws, and a bite force strong enough to crush bone, the grizzly doesn't need a pack, it is the pack. But what if these two apex predators, each masters of their domain, were to meet in a place neither calls home, a theoretical clash, a showdown in neutral terrain where instinct, not territory, will decide the victor? This is not a battle of hatred, it is not a war of vengeance, it is survival, at its most primal. African lions versus grizzly bear. The stage is set on the edge of an artificial wildlife reserve where climates blend, where scientists experiment with controlled coexistence, a vast, fenced wilderness mimicking both the African savanna and the northern forest, temperature regulated, habitats managed, an ecosystem born of research and risk. It is in this contested space that a pride of 5 African lions is released. 2 males, full-grown and muscular, weighing over 400 pounds each. 3 lionesses lean fast and deadly. Together, they hunt with precision, using the wind, terrain, and silence as their weapons. The male lions do not hunt often, but when they do, they are brutal. Their presence alone is enough to challenge most foes. Weeks into the experiment, a grizzly is introduced. He is alone, as they always are. A mature male over 9 feet tall when he stands, tipping the scales at 700 pounds of thick muscle and dense fur. His claws, each the size of a man's finger, curve like sickles. His nose over 2,000 times more sensitive than a human's tells him everything he needs to know. Something else is here, something foreign. He does not flee, he never has. The lions smell him before they see him. It is a scent they do not recognize, strong, musky, laced with the odor of a carnivore not from their world. The lionesses stalk him cautiously. They are curious but cautious. This is not prey, not exactly. The grizzly, unaware at first, follows the scent of carrion, a half-eaten wildebeest carcass left behind by the lions 2 days earlier. His massive paws disturb nothing. He moves silently, for his size. He is not fast, but he doesn't need to be. Power is his defense, power is his attack. As the grizzly feeds, the lions approach. The males hang back, allowing the lionesses to do what they do best, test the unknown. One circles to the right, another flanks left, the third, slightly behind. Their golden eyes fix on the bulky brown stranger. The grizzly lifts his head. Blood stains his fur. He does not run. Instead, he rises to his full height, towering above them like a wall of flesh and muscle. The lions freeze. A warning has been given, but lions are not strangers to danger. They've faced elephants, buffalo, crocodiles. They are not they do not scare easily. The standoff begins. The grizzly drops down and charges not in full sprint, but with terrifying momentum. Dirt flies under his claws. One lioness bolts, the second hesitates too long. The grizzly swings. A single swipe connects with her flank, sending her tumbling across the ground with a yelp. She scrambles to her feet and flees, limping. The grizzly doesn't chase, he turns back to his kill. Then come the males. This is no longer an assessment, it's an escalation. The larger lion roars a deep, thunderous cry that shakes the air. He charges not alone, his brother follows. In seconds it's a blur of golden fur and brown muscle. The grizzly is hit from the side but not down. It spins, biting, claws slashing. One lion latches onto his back. Another grabs a shoulder. The grizzly bellows and twists, shaking the lion off. Blood spills into the dirt. He bites down on the shoulder of the second lion, tearing through flesh. They are evenly matched in weight, but not in mindset. The bear fights alone by nature, the lions together by instinct. But this is not the savanna. This is not the forest. This is no man's land. The battle rages for nearly a minute. Then, slowly, it stops. The lions retreat, injured, breathing hard, not defeated but aware. The grizzly, bleeding, panting, limps back toward the woods. He too understands. This was not prey, not conquest. This was a clash of kings. Days pass. The lions keep to the open plains, where they can see danger from a distance. The grizzly sticks to the forested shade, where he can smell it first. They have drawn invisible borders, boundaries etched not in maps but in respect. In the end, there is no winner, no loser, only survivors, for in the wild, survival is not a trophy, it is not a title. It is a constant negotiation between hunger and caution, power and pain. The African lion built for pride, strategy, and speed. The grizzly bear engineered for endurance, force, and fearlessness, separated by continents, connected by instinct, and forever locked in the imaginary question. We always ask, what happens when two apex predators meet? Now we know, and the wild never forgets.